Alright. Oh, yeah, that's a good van. Not really done much to it. Hang on a minute. The hell's that noise? The hell's this? A lorry? Oh, geez, what's all this? We've managed to get a box for it. Would you look at that? Oh, isn't that a nice box? Comes off a 2017 lorry. It's got a tail lift. Pretty nice. We just put a board on the bottom, which was an old step, piece of aluminium, some X section, is it X section? H9 aluminium, which we've used to mount it with, because it was so far underneath you couldn't see it. The box is a whole foot longer than the original box. You can't really tell that, but it is. Can you see under here? You can sort of see under here. Got to obviously paint where the old thingy was when we took it off. And as you can see on the back, it's got a tail lift. Wow! How cool is that? Sweet. What's happening over here then? Look at all this space. Wow. Huh. And we're already getting the floor now. Well, my brother is. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much occupied doing my project at the moment, but I don't think he needs the hand. Do you need the hand? No? No.
You just get in the way.
I would, yeah, I'm rather large. Even though there's all this space in here, I would get in the way. Collecting all the parts was good. As you can see, my brother just took the lorry down and filled the lorry up with all the bits he needs. All the plywood sheets are in there and everything. How cool is that? And here he is, look. Starting the floor. Pretty cool. He's already built some of the framework. So the only part on this that is wooden is the floor, which is nice. And probably at some point we'll treat that underneath, but it may not need it. The box is in very good condition. So yeah, pretty nice. There was a load of things on the walls. You can see the outlines of where they were. We've pulled those off. We don't need those on the walls. We just want it to be nice, smooth. Nice and smooth. Any comments? No?
Not really.
Plans? No?
Turn it into a camper, that's the plan.
That's the plan? Oh, okay. That's the most autistic comment I've ever had. Alright then. What we're going to do with the roof anyway? It's a bit flimsy, isn't it?
Aye.
We're going to try and plate that.
I might do, if I can get some aluminium.
Aluminium sheet.
That's what I'd like to do.
I'm going to try and get some from my work. Working in a scrapyard's kind of handy. We'll see what we can do. Yeah. So, pretty nice. It's got these really nice little lights that we can utilise again. We could turn them into outdoor lights or put them in the garage. So explain your layout on this thing. How's it going to go? If we hold the camera up like this, how's your layout going to be?
Bed at the back here.
Yeah?
High up.
Quite high?
This is coming out.
We're getting rid of the...
too much space.
We're getting rid of the shutter door, yeah.
And it's a nightmare to insulate around.
Yeah.
So, high up bed. Toilet here.
Yeah?
Well, shower here. Toilet sort of here.
Yeah. Are they going to be high up or are they going to be...
No, just ground level.
Ground level. So your garage is going to be here then?
Garage will be here, yeah.
How far will that come into?
I don't really know.
No?
Well, the thing is, I've got more space now than my original layout.
Yeah.
Because this is a 21-foot box rather than a 20-foot box.
Yeah.
So it was a foot extra.
Okay.
I'm going to measure everything again, you know, now I've got it.
Yeah.
Kitchen down there somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably a computer here.
Yeah.
Computer desk.
Why not? Yeah. Yeah.
Just loads of seating
Yeah.
that'll turn into a bed as well.
That's pretty nice.
And I plan on eventually getting another bed over the top of the cab, so there'll be
a cut through right in that back wall there.
a double on top of the cab.
Somewhere in the middle of that back wall there'll be a cut through, will there?
Aye.
Like a tunnel straight through.
That's what I'm thinking of doing.
How will the cab still tilt forwards with that?
Apparently what you have to do is build a frame and the two sit together and you bolt them together.
Bolt them together?
Yeah, so
you
it
have to
does
remove
mean
the
you have
bolts?
to take the bolts out if you want to tilt your cab, but I just put them on wing nuts or something.
Yeah, that'll be easy, yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Right.
For the odd few times you have to actually tilt the cab.
Yeah, that's true. When you've got such a reliable old school engine, no computers. Pretty neat, pretty neat.
But yeah, I would like the luxury of having a cut through.
Yeah, are you going to try and put a cut through in the cab as well?
Straight through, yeah.
Straight through into the cab?
That's what I'm thinking.
Right, okay.
I'm not going to do a cut through the roof.
No.
No.
So it's just going to go into the cab and then
Straight
up
into the
through
cab.
the roof of the cab?
No, straight into the cab.
Right.
Just a rectangle here, so for you to climb through.
Yeah, at top level, above the cab?
No, at about driver's level.
Right, so it'll go straight through?
Yeah.
Okay, well at least there's plenty of room for that to happen. And then above the cab, how are you going to get up above the cab to the sleeper pod on the top?
That would just be higher up there. This box comes way above the cab anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So that would just be right there. That's what I think anyway, you know.
So you're going to make a cut for that as well? A separate
There'll
cut for
have to
that?
be a separate cut for that.
Right,
as well,
okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Ah, so pretty nice. Pretty nice.
And I definitely want aircon.
Yeah. Well, why not?
And I was looking at all these rooftop mounted units.
Yeah.
And they've got really crap energy ratings.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
the DC ones.
Yeah.
I was thinking of just getting a normal split aircon unit.
Yeah, why not?
Mount the condenser unit underneath here,
Yeah.
you know, because
There's
it's
plenty of
sitting
space.
at the side,
Yeah.
only about that tall.
Yeah.
It's not as tall as the fuel tank.
Well, you can mount the unit itself underneath the vat. Underneath.
Exactly, yeah. And then put the unit wherever.
Yeah, the outdoor unit. The indoor unit can go under the seat, maybe, under the seating.
No, because I just get a normal wall-mounted one, so it'd sit like that, you know.
Ah, right.
I don't know where exactly yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, mains powered one.
Yeah.
Because even though you're losing 10% efficiency in your inverter,
Yeah.
they're like 25% more efficient than a roof-mounted unit.
Well, of course.
That's DC, so
Yeah. And the other cool thing is, you only really use them when it's sunny. So your panels
Exactly.
will be supplementing the energy lost.
and there's going to be that many panels on the roof of this thing.
Yeah, that's
Because
good.
there's so much roof space.
So much roof space. How cool is that? Ah. At some point, I do want to try and get this tail lift working. We've got all the switch gear for it, and all the cables, I think, are they down here? Yeah, they are, they're down there. We've got to extend them and link them to the batteries. I tried to make it burp with a DeWalt drill battery, but unfortunately nothing happened. We didn't even get a relay click. So I wonder if it's got an anti-voltage cutoff on it. Either that or it just is really broken. I'm pretty sure we can fix it.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not been bodged or something, because I was
Yeah.
looking here,
Go on.
there's like, it's been drilled into and had steel put there somewhere. Here?
Oh, underneath.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe it's just the access panel. We'll have to have a look at that.
But like you say, we've not really messed with it at all yet.
Not really. We just tried it. We've got a nice switch just there, waterproof switch just there as well, which is cool. But yeah, it's looking mighty fine. And so talk about how we got the box then.
Getting a box was a nightmare.
Yeah.
I kid you not. This project's taken so long because getting a box was a nightmare.
I mean, we've been looking for a box for probably now, about 9 months, haven't we?
Longer than that.
Longer than that?
Yeah, because I was looking for one well in advance.
Yeah.
And no one wants to sell you a second-hand box and lift it on your vehicle. They don't want to fit it.
Yeah.
You know? And I rang around, couldn't find anyone. And then I just searched on Google Maps, and this place came up, Lorry Breaker. And I gave them a ring, and they said, yeah, come down, we can do it next week. And that was it, you know, they lifted it up with a telehandler. I reversed under it, we got it all lined up, and we just put us mounting brackets on it.
It was good. We had to do a bit of...
it was actually incredibly straightforward.
It was.
I thought it was going to be a pain.
Yeah, because obviously I was there at the time, and the only thing I will suggest is get your mounting brackets first.
Yeah.
Get some mounting brackets, because the box won't come with any. Well, maybe it will, I don't know, but assume the box won't come with any, and make sure you get some nice bolts and things. The standard bolt size for this was 19mm, but which we thankfully had. So we brought loads of different size nuts and bolts and stuff with us. But other than that, we just had normal hand tools like a drill and a socket set, didn't we?
Take a step drill. Step drills are so underrated.
Take a step drill.
You know.
Now the cool thing is,
but take a step drill as well, because they work so well.
Yeah, obviously these are M10 mounts. They are M10, aren't they? No, they're not. They're M12s, aren't they, on this?
Yeah.
M12 19mm head, M12 thread. So we had the M12 thread, and thankfully we never had any M10 drills, but we did have we had the step drill, which goes up to silly sizes. So we use that. Now, one thing that is cool about this box is it is all aluminium.
That made it easier.
And that made it easy to drill. The only thing that isn't aluminium on this is like the structure which holds the tail lift on. The rest of it, it's all aluminium. It's light. This box is incredibly light.
Yeah,
Ali,
so
tell them what you did. We had some scrap. We took it to a scrap yard.
So yeah, all these that I took out were all in the way. I had to get rid of them. And part of going to the scrapyard was getting a weighbridge ticket. And long story short, I worked out that I've got just over a 3-ton payload on this thing, which for a 21-foot box with a tail lift is unreal.
Yeah.
And that was before I took off all the old bumper, which for some reason was massively over-engineered on this.
Yeah,
Kid you not, I bet that weighed about 40 or 50 kilos.
Yeah.
And now I've just got my aluminium one,
which has saved massive weight.
It's a lot better.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? We've got all that. We've got some wind noise. We've got all that payload. So I'm getting arm ache holding the bloody camera. We've got all that payload, and I mean, crikey, you could have a jacuzzi in here. You could have a full gym in here or something.
And I'm using lightweight materials, like I'm cheating here. You see a lot of people will put down a crazy structure for the floor. So they'll put like, battens here, and they're all staggered and for massive strength. But I've just gone with this. One in the middle, 2 at the sides, 2 here. And I went to my timber merchants, and I says to him, can you skim me down some battens to 50mm, which is exactly the same thickness as the insulation. And the cool thing with that is, it stops your floor bowing. It actually works as part of the structure. Some people told me not to do it because the insulation will crush, but I'll be honest, I doubt it.
When that happens, a hole will be drilled in the through the board, an expanding foam will be shot into it, won't it?
Well,
expanding insulation foam.
it won't happen, because if you've ever seen how high they stack these and how much weight they take,
Oh yeah, they're never crush.
when the weight is spread out using a piece of ply, I've used 9mm here, which again a lot of people will say is thin, but it's to save weight. It spreads the weight out fine, you know.
Because the main thing is obviously fuel efficiency as well, and the more weight
acceleration.
and acceleration, which this thing's already pretty quick, but
Yeah.
it was insanely quick when we didn't have the box on the back. It was pretty nuts, wasn't it?
It was a bit tail happy.
Yeah, the ultimate drift wagon. But it was very bouncy. It was oh so bouncy, and just the small amount of weight this box has put on has made a massive increase in the feel of the lorry. I haven't driven it, but you can see on the camera how off this tail lift is. it's crooked.
Now, one thing you do get with this
There we go.
box, which is a bit, is this.
Let's just see what that looks like from the outside. Oh yeah, we got some flex in that.
Yeah. It's not weak, but it does flex a lot.
Yeah. But hopefully that will go away when you
I'm
build
hoping
structure
once there's
inside.
buttons on this and they're bonded to it, and the board is bonded to it, it's going to stop it doing it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But that's what you get, because it's not plywood. It's like a corrugated plastic, this wall, that's finished with fiberglass.
Yeah.
But that's why it's so light.
Yeah.
And of course it also means if moisture ever gets into it, it's not going to harm it, because it's just plastic.
It's just plastic, exactly. No plyboard, no wood, nothing.
The old box that I had was insanely heavy.
Yeah.
The vehicle was at its weight limit when I took it to the tip to
get the
lifted
box
off.
removed. Check out the previous video of that. That was quite fun.
Yeah. And although there was a bit of stuff in it, there wasn't much.
It must have just been absolutely
When it was
waterlogged
out
to
on
hell.
the road, it must have always been overloaded.
It must have been.
You know, with a full tank of water and diesel.
Yeah.
I think that box must have come off like a 12-tonner or something, because everything was made out of steel, you know. This
Yeah,
thick.
it was ridiculous.
So it's good to get a light box.
Yeah. Yeah, excellent. Pretty good going, eh? We'll give it a bit of a walk around. We'll have a look at it from the front. Anything else you want to say?
I think we're good.
Yeah?
Any questions, put them in the comments.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, hopefully this has given someone else some insight. And whereabouts did you get the box from? Do you reckon that's a good thing to say?
Yeah, King Truck, I think it's called.
King Truck. And they're
which
located
is
in Ilkeston area, aren't they?
near Ilkeston, yeah.
Yeah, obviously we're in Derby.
We can put a link in the description for that.
Yeah, we're in Derby, and obviously they're in Ilkeston. So for us, it wasn't a very long travel to go and get. It all works out pretty good. So yeah. All right, I'll give it a bit of a walk around. Thank you very much for the info, Ali.
You're right, if I seem knackered, I've been up since 3 a.m.
Well, yeah. I heard you jumping around this morning.
Lost an hour's kit with a clock
With
step
daylight
forward.
savings, yeah. Bugger. Now we're on British summertime. Typical. But yeah, he's been up a while. But he's getting some working on the thingy. I won't keep you early. Thanks. That's him. He's happy about that. And so here we go. Not bad at all, that. The price of the box was, I think it was 1,500, plus we had to pay an extra £500 for the tail lift. They didn't take it off in time, but yeah, we managed to get it to sit a bit closer to the cab, which is nice. And if we look underneath, the boxes do have that little spring thing which locked into a pin that's already on the chassis. And as soon as we got that locked in, we were quite happy. And as you can see, we've put bolts in. We've used, of all things, quite high tensile stainless steel bolts, which is nice. It means if ever we need to remove the box ever again, if anything ever happens to the lorry, we can hopefully just take the box off, leave everything inside, and keep everything. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's have a look around from the front. Try not to get the rego in, because I don't want to edit that out. It's a pain in the backside, that is. Right, so that's the height that we've got. Sorry about the wind noise. And above here is going to be a sleeper pod. You can see the little solar powered beacon we've got up there, which just rotates at night. And there's going to be a sleeper pod above that. Hopefully that's going to be quite nice. So is this going to be a cut through, if you can see inside? Let's have a look inside. There we go. There's going to be a cut through just there between them seats to get inside. Quite nice. And then obviously one above. But obviously what we've got to do as well is a little tunnel's got to be made so that it will link through, which I'll try and make out of something. Maybe, I don't know, car tyres maybe, or lorry tyres. That would work quite well. It'd make a nice seal as well. He's happy, look. He's happy.
Oh, living the dream.
Living the dream. Well, that's to come. That's to come. Just think, you're one of the only people who can actually say that they are building their house, and they are doing it themselves, with some little help from people. But yeah, he is building his own house. Right. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out.